Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did.
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist.
Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check the screen.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
It's our time. It's our time.
2nd and 9 now. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 16 yards, a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again. This time it's Abdullah. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They're going to look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll try the sweep with Elliott. Powerful running. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
55, Mike, guys, 55. Mike, 55.
Now back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to a quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first run of this game.
Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He finds an opening past the 40. And now look at him go. 20. And into the end. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 6.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. They'll set up a throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. T.J. Watt. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's taken to the 26. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Throwing on first down. Franks. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Franks eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Push him back. Push him back. Hey.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And he's got room. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Everyone got 4.
On the counter, Elliott uses the stiff arm. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Bang, bang. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55. Hey, let's get that play.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Devin Bush able to record his 5th sack of the season. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big... Call coming on 3rd down.
Here we go. And read. Get that quarterback. And on. Go.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier.
But they is single-handedly holding me right now, dude.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Shit is ridiculous.
26 Mike.
This is Elliott. So
I can't hit stick Zeke. Yeah, face mask. This nigga got fucking. Hey, let me just stay down, bro. Cause this is some bullshit. This nigga got a goddamn. A motherfucking. Man, this nigga had got a defense pass interference, dog. On they bullshit throw. That was crazy.
On 2nd down now.
Good tackle, young E. Good tackle. That nigga got 15 or 60 yards first half. God damn, this nigga's feeding Zeke. That's good defense. You can't do nothing better than that. Man, here is crazy.
With you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault.
They holding me
he may not
already.
There. Of course you're going to give it
Crazy
to him.
as fuck.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
This nigga here, oh my god, that's on me because I fucking with tackle, bro.
With his 16th touchdown
I ran in front of the fucking block.
Extra point away now from tying this football game.
This nigga just ran that bitch. They gave this nigga 7, bro. It's crazy as hell, man. They gave this nigga 7. He know it too. Sorry ass nigga. He can't even throw the ball.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Man, this nigga could do it run. But what the fuck? Why they keep got my dude standing sideways?
Let's go.
This bum ass dude, man. It's crazy. He D'd up. Nigga got 15 rushes for 60 yards in the first half.
We're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up?
Yeah, still time to make something happen.
In the first half. I got more yards than this nigga with 3 rushes.
Let's see what happens.
The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Nigga got a face mask.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Franks. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
No, get your ass back over here.
Right here. Go. I got it. Hey,
2nd and 3. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster.
Don't do me like that.
That'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Franks. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first down, Franks. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. In for the score as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The team overall is a 95. What the fuck?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the
end
zone
for a
for a
touchback. It don't matter what your fucking overall is on your team, bro. This nigga team is at 95 overall in the second year. This is crazy. Now this nigga gonna run goal line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it. But with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one.
No.
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen.
Them boys blocking, but we here. We gonna fill them lanes up.
And see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if they
Fill
can
them
run.
lanes up, nigga.
So we've hit halftime on Turkey Day here in Dallas.
Let me get balls.
As we send you over to Orlando for Jonathan
big ass
Coachman
possession.
in our EA
Big
Sports
half.
halftime report. Take it away, Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Nigga here was stupid with Zeke. I ain't seen this nigga throw the ball over 10 yards yet. On to the second half.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now they try the right side here.
Oh, that run up. Oh, my God.
A 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, Franks. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Deion Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks.
Damn, I fucked the run up. Bro, I had that shit. We out.
To slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Go play some defense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
Expanding. Bringing more people than he got.
In the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They can do this shit all game. That's why. We can't get no pressure on that side. Tell me so.
Well, here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
2nd and 4.
Give me that, bitch.
Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Lane. He's at the 30. 10.
I D's up, nigga.
This one back. It's a
Don't matter about no fucking overall. Come down to the user.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now. This is taken at the 3.
No tutties.
Here at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2nd and 13. Nowhere to escape.
Don't matter.
And he goes down. T.J. Watt. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll look to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it. And it brings up 4th down.
He represented the Super Bowl?
Most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This second
in the NFC?
Really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team is playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him. I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet, the little rubber pellet shoot.
Yo.
Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No,
yeah, I'm in the game right now. What's going on, my boy?
They're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
I got a Super Bowl game to play too. Oh, get out, young nigga. But I'm gonna be ready for team though. Booing at. Why you still got a hat on in the crib? I know your mama told you about that before.
Catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I know. He should be on the way home from work, bro. He said he got off at 7. He should be on the way home.
The big play to start,
you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be on that team tonight though. I'm about to hop in the party though. Yeah. Who talking shit?
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
To throw on 2nd down. Franks. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Franks. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Franks. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen has been pretty sensational.
No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Come on, stop that one shit. How much you did? 20 versus 75 yards.
We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Think I'll throw the ball.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw.
Oh, you got to drop that, Mr. Witten.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Back to throw.
Pick. I missed the lane. Defense litty, boy.
Justin Lane, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Got nothing.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being
Got nothing, because I won't give you shit.
In this situation, throwing an interception
you
here,
get what I give, nigga. I'm just facts. And we get him out, nigga. I learned from my mistakes. Shit wide open and don't look open. You gotta run through that.
I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Give these chip.
And sometimes call it just straight ahead.
You don't need no chocolate chip.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes revenge definitely goes to the defensive player.
Give him 9 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Gun on 3rd down. Franks. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with that.
Still want to run the football. Can't do it.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey. 4 down.
Back to throw here.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
95 overall team.
Steven Nelson. And they have possession, and they
Give me the ball, nigga.
38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going to give this time to the tailback. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Franks. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Got some real estate inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
On 1st and 10 is counter. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Looking to throw. Franks.
Damn, I pressed the wrong fucking button. Oh my god.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to
Damn, I had this nigga wide open. Oh my Jesus. I pressed the wrong button. He lucky as fuck.
3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Franks. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing.
Nigga blitz like that, I'm gonna have to throw it to the tight end.
This lane, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, Tyler Eifert. Big body. Go come.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waiting moments of this one. This
See
pass
that?
is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they take a knee. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Steelers, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials.